Good morning, everybody. Not morning. It's not morning at all. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're well. Welcome to Ignite After School Club. Not morning, not before school. It's After School Club. Great to have you here. It's Wednesday. It's 3:30, and that'll be the doorbell. That's probably Freddie coming home from his from school. So, how are you? How was school today? Did you have a good day? Was school good? What did you get? Did you get a bit wet coming home this afternoon? It was looking okay. It was looking cold, but then it started to rain. Started to be a little bit sort of drizzly. So it wasn't great, but I don't know if it's still raining now or not. We'll probably see when Freddie walks into the kitchen. But how are you? How was your day? Has school been good? Let us know in the comments. I can see the comments here, so let us know. I can see I think we've got 4 of us watching at the moment, although one of them might be me. I don't know. I'm not sure. But great to have you great to have you with us. I was going to say what the theme of the day is. Well, I'm not going to say what the theme of today is because that might help you in the game we're going to play in a bit. So I will tell you about the theme later on, but we'll start with the game. But before the game, just to let you know, on Saturday just gone, we had our Messy Church, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of good stuff at Messy Church, lots of different things and pieces to do. One of the crafts was this star, and I showed you how to make a star just like this out of cardboard. So all it is, cardboard with some paper stuck on with PVA glue, and it was really cool. But we had some great crafts and activities. We had some edible angels done by Adrian, made out of cornets and wafers and biscuits and marshmallows. It was very cool. We also had Nikki, and Nikki did a fantastic scroll that you could make out of a kitchen roll and some paper that was drawn a picture of an angel inside and rolled up and put into the tube, which was really good as well. And we had a talk by Bryony, and it was just a lot of fun. There's some great songs on there as well. Really good song at the end, a new song called Hear the Bells, which is very good. So if you'd like to know how to make one of these stars or any of those other crafts, then just scroll through Facebook on this page and you'll find Messy Church. And or you could look through our YouTube page as well and have a look there. That would be fantastic if you were to do that, and then you could see these crafts. And if you did make one of these stars or any of the crafts, we'd love to see them. But if you made one of these stars in particular, maybe you might want to put it on your windowsill so everyone outside could see the stars, which would be really cool. We've been doing lots of things like that, haven't we? We've been doing with the NHS. We've been doing rainbows, and when it was Halloween, and we weren't celebrating Halloween because we were celebrating the light. We made junk lighthouses, and we put the lighthouses on our windows as well. So you might want to do the same with the stars, which would be really cool. So we would love to see any of the stars that you make. I'm going to put that there and try not to knock it off. Right, we've got a fun show today. We've got the game in a minute. We've got a picture sent in this morning, which is really cool. We've got our usual jokes from the digital assistant. We'll have the Bible verse of the day. We'll have a little bit from the book. And then we've got challenge of the week. Challenge of the week is going to be another live one. Adrian will hopefully be joining us later. Should be a fun one. It's a challenge that we both heard actually on the radio the other day. So we've copied it from Chris Moyles. So we're going to be doing that for the live challenge of the week, and that's about it. So shall we start? By the way, just checking on here. My dad was saying school was fine. He's a little bit old for school. But Robin's there, so I'm guessing we've got Nicolene, Amelie, Elisa, and Elijah there as well. Hi, guys. Great to have you here. You're all ready for the game. Now, I'm going to start the game. The game, as usual, is Build a House. It's a little bit like Hangman, but you've got to build a house instead. And you've got to guess the letters. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters in this word. It's a 5-letter word. So let me know your first letter. Amelie and Elisa, how was your day at school? Did you get wet coming home? That's going with an E. Is there an E? There is. There is an E. Good start for you guys. Good start for you. Can you let me know? Can you let me know if you can hear any background hum, if the sound is okay? It's only because it's freezing in the kitchen and I've got the heater on. And the heater, I can hear that the heater is making a hum, but hopefully you can't. Otherwise, I might have to turn it off. Amelie and Elise have gone with an I. There is not an I, I'm afraid, girls. My mum with an R. There is an R. There is an R. Dad is saying pardon. That doesn't fit. Is that a guess? Or does he want me to clarify whether there was, can you hear a hum? Amelie and Lisa, school was good for Amelie. However, Elisa hurt herself and bumped her head, so was not in the best of moods. She is fine now. Nobody wants to see an angry Elisa. I'm sure of that. But I'm glad you're okay now. I remember the boys coming home with some bumped heads and stuff at school, and you get the letter or you get the note. George has bumped his head today, but he seems to be okay. Mum's saying she can't hear the heater. Awesome. That means I can stay warm. Hi, Ruth. Ruth is going with an A. There is not an A. Robin can hear the heater from his office, the dining room. I don't believe you, Robin. Choosing not to believe you and take the advice of my mother. Anyway, Robin, get back to work. Concentrate on your work. You got to get your work finished and get that dining table clear for dinner. Amelie and Lisa gone with an M. There is not an M, I'm afraid. However, you have spelled I am at the bottom, which is very cool. Mum with a G. There is not a G. I can see backstage Adrian has joined us. I'll give a little wave to Adrian. Nobody can see him. He can see me. Dad with a D. There is not a D. Wise person listening to your mum. I know. I try not to make a habit of it. Amelie and Elisa with an O. That's such a good shout. That's a good letter for you. Well done. Well done. I can hear your brains going now. You're thinking, what are the other letters? What word could this be? Okay, so I've just had Adrian has just sent me on the private chat. He's just sent me the letter Y. There's not a Y, so that means I've got the roof of my house. But then Emily and Elisa, after their O, come in with an S, and there's two S's. You've done it. Well done, girls. Roses. Roses is the word. Well done. That is brilliant. Well, not great for me, but well done for you. You got all the letters. Oh dear. Okay, 1-0 to you. Well done, girls. Let's just jump in on Adrian and say hello before the next game. Hi, Adrian.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I've for the game later on, as you can see, I've changed how I normally do it. I'm a bit closer to give you a bit of an advantage.
That's good, because we do like to see your lovely face in close up. Your big smiley happy face. Yes, we will have to get a little bit close to the screens later. I'm gonna have to lean over. But yes, I haven't said what it is, but yes, I'm looking forward to our challenge of the week later. You must excuse me, Adrian. I do have a show to get on with, and we'll come back to you a little bit later on.
Come back later. See you later. Bye-bye.
Right. What was that? Well done, girls. And Emily guessed the word. Well done, Emily. Fantastic. That's awesome. Well, there's the doorbell. There's the doorbell again. I don't know what that is. Okay, so Catherine, James, and Sammy are watching with the boys, but it's not letting her comment. I don't know what's wrong there. I'll tell you what, Catherine, I will keep up your private messenger, and then you can comment on that, and I will try my best to follow that. So if you've got a letter, or if James is shouting at the screen trying to tell me a letter, you can do it on that, and we'll try and see how we go. Right, game 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters for game 2. So let's see. I got an okay from Catherine, so the messaging is working that way. So 5 letters for game 2. Let's see how you do. Hello, Freddie. Are you all right? Did you get wet coming home? No. You didn't? Ah. You sound disappointed that I didn't get wet. No, I'm not disappointed that you didn't get wet. No, George got wet on his paper round. Seeing as you're carrying your whole artwork on the back of your back, on the back of your back, it's a good job it wasn't raining. Okay, so first letter. What we got? What we're going to say for the first letter of game 2. Emily is on a roll, so I reckon Emily might do really well. So Catherine has just said James is shouting A. That was so loud, James. I almost didn't need the text. I could almost hear you. But is there an A? Sadly, I'm sorry, James, there isn't an A. And my dad also guessed an A. There's not an A. Ruth is going with an E. There is an E. There is an E. There you go. There's an E right in the middle. Oh, James is coming in with a K. Is there a K? It was a good answer, James, but there's not a K. Oh, James is coming in with another one. James is coming in with a C. James, there is a C. Well done. There is a C. There you go. It's a C before the E. My mum there with a T. There is also a T. I thought today's words were going to be a bit harder, but I don't think they are. I don't think they are. 2 more letters to go. Ruth with a H. Or an H. H. How do you say H? Do you say H or H? There isn't one. James Cooper, you're doing very well. There is an S, which means I think I've now lost, because I think you're going to get this quite easy now. That's not good. And Adrian, Adrian comes in with an N. Yes, I can see him laughing away to himself. Scent. Yes, there you go. The word is scent. I thought they were going to be good words, but no, there you go. And James has just come in with an N, a little bit of delay on, a little bit satellite delay. James has come with an N. Well done. So, yes, roses and scent. That is the words of today, which means I can now tell you that the theme of today is stop and smell the roses. Stop and smell the roses. That is today's theme. And well done on the game. That was a pretty bad loss by me. But oh well, we lived to rule another day. I'm not sure if that's a saying, actually. Is that a saying? Could be. Anyway, we've done our game, which must mean it's now time for it's time for our pictures, and we've got a picture sent in today. So Catherine was out this morning with Sammy, and Catherine has sent this picture in. Look at that. Sammy went to see the giraffes at Marwell. I haven't been to Marwell in ages. But look at them. I wonder if there are any more baby ones. Last time I went to Marwell, I'm sure there was a baby giraffe that was about 7 days old. But that's fantastic. And loving the mask as well. That mask is very cool. It looks like a very sort of like one of those posh blouses that you've like cut up, Catherine, and turned into a mask. Well, it's very cool. Very good to see Sammy there and Catherine at Marwell with the giraffes. I do love a giraffe. Giraffes are quite awesome. So thank you very much for that picture. That is fantastic. And that is all the pictures that we've got today. If you've got a picture you'd like to send in, maybe you've done a craft, maybe you've gone and visited someone or something, some animals. Maybe you've been out and about and you've done something and you thought, I really want to show them what I've been doing. Maybe you had a fantastic meal. Maybe you had a really impressive, I don't know, pizza or sandwich, or like a huge tomato or something. I don't know. Maybe anything like that. Please send it in right here at barrettholysaviour.church, and I can show everyone, because it'd be always great to see that. I've got a comment from Catherine. Sammy is sad that his face isn't on the telly anymore. Oh, Sammy, look, there you go. Your face is on the telly. Look, it's there. Oh no, it's gone. I know your face is a lot nicer to look at than mine, Sammy, but it's my show, and I've got to carry on. It's now time. Once we've done our pictures, it is time. I don't know whether we look forward to this or not, but it's time for It's time for our jokes from the digital assistant. Yesterday, I asked our digital assistant sitting over in the corner there for some jokes. And to get 3 yesterday, I had to listen to about 30. She wasn't very good yesterday. I don't think the jokes are that funny, but you let me know whether you like these jokes or not. Tell me, what was your favorite, 1, 2, or 3? Okay, joke number 1. Why do pirates make great singers? Because they love to hit the high seas. Bit musicy, that one. I'm not sure. I don't know. I wasn't too keen on that one, but that was the first funny one that she actually said. Okay, now I like this one. This is an oldie but a goodie. Why was the sand wet? Because the seaweed. Now I like that. That is funny. That does amuse me. That does amuse me. Okay, joke number 3. Joke number 3 I quite like, but you tell me whether you think joke number 3 is funny or not. What do you get if you cross a pig and a centipede? Bacon and legs. Do you like that? Bacon and legs. I like that. I like that. I thought it was good. We've just news just in. We just have a 4th joke that's just come in. we just had a joke come in from Catherine. A joke from Marwell this morning. How do you make an octopus laugh? You give him 10 tickles. Tentacles. 10 tickles. Okay, that might be the funniest joke I've done today. My dad is saying first one bad, second one good, third one good. Okay, and I'm sure he's going to say the 4th one was the best. I'm sure, because I think the making an octopus laugh is actually a lot funnier than the digital assistant that's right over there that is not very funny. But anyway, next week, who knows? Maybe we'll have some funnier jokes from the digital assistant. And if you have any jokes, then send them to me again, barry@holysaviour.church, and I'll read them out and see if it makes everybody laugh. Okay, right. Bible verse of the day. It's a great one today. Every week we have a different Bible verse. And today's one is really cool. Today's one comes from right at the start of the Bible in the book of Genesis. And it says, God looked over all he had made and he saw that it was very good. And that's from Genesis chapter 1, verse 31. I'll say it again. God looked over all he had made and he saw that it was very good. Genesis chapter 1, verse 31. There you go. Fantastic verse. Yes, it was very good. And that takes us on to what we're going to talk about. Do you remember we were talking about the theme of today was stop and smell the roses. Well, have you ever smelt a rose? Have you smelt a rose? There's nothing else quite like the smell of a rose. But what is it that makes a rose smell so good? Well, it's a little chemical in that rose called rose oxide, which is actually 4 different chemicals in one. And those 4 chemicals are arranged in just the right order to give the rose its wonderful rosy smell. It's a little sweet, a little fruity, and a little minty, with just a touch of orangey lemon. And if they were arranged even just slightly differently, the smell just wouldn't be the same. Now, scientists will tell you that roses and other plants give off their scent in order to attract insects to fertilize them. That's not the only reason God made his creation, roses and everything else, so wonderful. And God's creation tells us about himself. The heavens show us how... Oh, I forgot to show you something. I've got a picture of a rose. There you go. There's my picture of a rose. Have you seen a rose before? Have you seen a rose before? They are very beautiful. I do like. I'm not a fan of flowers, but I do like roses. Maybe you've got roses in your garden. Maybe you've seen them as you've walked to school down your road. But roses and creation and everything else God has made tell us about him. There's another picture. The heavens show us how glorious he is. The wonders of nature tell us there must be a creator. And the flowers, so beautiful to see and smell, let us know that God cares about the little things, even the things that bloom today and are gone tomorrow. And God's creation praises him. Why not join in? Join in the trees in singing for joy. Look at the skies and shout that he is glorious. See the flowers and know he cares about even the littlest of things in your life. Go ahead. Put away your phone, although not now because we're doing this, but later on after we've finished. Put away your phone. Put away your computer game. And for a few minutes, just step outside and enjoy the wonders of God's creation. Stop and smell that rose because he made it for you. That was really cool. I liked that. Stop and smell the roses. Yeah, absolutely. There's fantastic outside. It's even in the winter. No, the summer's gone. Spring and summer's gone. The leaves are falling, but we've got golden leaves outside falling down off of the trees. It's beautiful. It's getting really cold at the moment, but that is exciting in itself because we might get some snow. And there's nothing quite as beautiful as seeing a fresh bed of snow outside our bedroom windows in the morning. That is awesome. And it's beautiful. So stop and smell the roses. When you're outside, walking to school or walking to the shops, just look around at the beauty of nature. And stop and smell that rose. Right. Talking of roses, I thought for our craft today, I thought we'd make a rose. Here is my rose. There you go. There is my paper rose. And that is what we're going to have a go at making today. Okay. So all you're going to need to do that is some green paper for the leaves. You can use white paper and color it green. That's okay. You can do that. That's absolutely fine. And then you're going to need some colored card. You could use paper, but card might be a little bit better. You need some colored card for your rose. And there's lots of different colored roses. You can get red roses, white roses, pink, yellow, purple. I'm sure you can get even more. So choose some paper of whatever color you want to make your rose. Right. Now, first off, we're going to start with the actual rose. And you're going to need a piece of card and you're going to need to draw a circle on that piece of card. And I used a plastic bowl there to draw around. Okay, so I drew around that plastic bowl. And now you want to carefully get some scissors and cut around that circle, but you want to do it in a slightly different way. Rather than cutting right around that line and keeping that line, you want to kind of do like a wiggly sort of cut going around there. I'll cut around and show you what I mean. So the circle is showing you the shape, but you want to kind of cut a wiggly shape within that circle. Remember, if you're using scissors, to go careful. you need some help, ask someone older who can give you a hand. You can see my wiggly line. See, it's not a straight line. Maybe you can do this. Maybe you can do this later on. Maybe you can get your bits ready and have a go at doing it tomorrow. Maybe you can make a few of these and do a little decoration somewhere. That could be quite nice. Right. Okay, so don't need that anymore. And there you go. That is my wiggly circle. Now what you want to do is you want to keep on cutting, going wiggly again, but cut round in a spiral. So we're going to just, I'm going to start, I think I'm going to start there. Okay. And I'm going to just keep on doing my wiggly pattern. So as you can see, I haven't drawn any lines to follow. I'm just doing this a bit random, not following any lines because not all roses are the same. Roses weren't designed with rulers and things like that. It's all sort of nature. So as you can see, I'm just keep on going round in my wiggly pattern. There we go. So I have a wiggly spiral there. Okay. Now I've done that, I'm going to start with the bit that was on the outside. Okay. That is going to be my first bit. And what you need to do now is grab yourself, you could grab yourself I've got a skewer, but you could grab yourself a cocktail stick, or you could even do it with a pencil if you don't have any of these. If you do knitting, you could use a knitting needle. And what you want to do is just start rolling. There we go, and show it to the camera. Just start rolling this around the cocktail stick, and just keep on going. I'm going to try and do this a bit quick, but you take your time, because if you take your time, it looks a lot better. I'm just going to go round and round and round. When you get to a certain point, you might be able to take that out and just keep on going with your hands and try it like that. I'm going to keep on going all the way round till we get to the end in the middle. Being careful not to let go. Now, when you get down to the bottom, you kind of just want to fold that bottom bit around, and then just give these a bit of a squeeze together. Okay, there you go. And then if you let go, they should just unwrap a little bit like that. So they're a little bit springy at the moment. But what you want to do now is get some glue. You can use PVA glue, or you can use Pritt Stick or whatever. I'm using a bit of super glue. I normally use a bit of super glue just to speed things up. I'm just going to stick that on the outside. Just keep that together. Let's hold that for a bit. Okay, right. And then I'm just going to do a few dabs of glue on the inside of these, on the inside of a couple. And what you can do is, if you've got some PVA glue, you can just drop a few drips of PVA glue right in the middle, just up here, drop it in the middle, and then push down, and then that holds the middle bit sort of down in there. But this will work. I'm just gonna keep holding this just for a little bit. There we go. So there is the start of the rose. I'm going to go over to my green bit of paper. I'm going to cut out some leaf shapes. In fact, what I'm going to do, if I fold that over, if I fold that in half, and then fold that in half once more. So if I fold that into quarters, I should just be able to cut out one leaf shape. And if I cut out one leaf shape, that should mean I've got 4 leaves. So there we go. What I do, just put a little bit of glue there. Put one of the leaves on there. A little bit more glue. Keep that stuck. Obviously, if you're doing this yourself, you'll spend a little bit more time just to get it looking just right and stuck on nicely. Put that one there. And I think I've got space for one more, just to put round there. So I'm just going to hold that for a second. So if you make some of these roses, you could, if you've got some like a florist wire or something, you could poke some florist wire into the end of these, I guess, and actually make sort of flowers that are kind of standing up. I don't have any florist wire, but there you go. There are 2 roses, and I think they look really cool. You could have a nice little decoration on the windowsill of some roses. Whatever color roses you choose would be awesome. And if you make any of those roses, I'd love to see them. So send them right here at barrett@holysaviour.church, and I'll get to show them on the show. And you can see your amazing artwork, which would be fantastic. Ruth's gone, what's the rose called? Barry Rose. That's another thing. Roses are quite often named some strange things, because people make all different kinds of roses, different colors and different things. And yeah, so yeah, maybe this is called Make a Barry Rose, you know, or call it your name, whatever you want. Okay. We've come to that time which hopefully you've all been excited, you've all been looking forward to. I'm gonna get Adrian. Hello, Adrian.
Hello, very nice roses there, Barry.
Do you like them? They're very cool. Ooh. Yeah. I just got a little bit arty. Now I'm just I'm just going because I'm just getting the phone for a 2-minute timer because this is a 2-minute this is a 2-minute round. In fact, I'm going to change the camera. I think that's going to be better. But first, before we say anything, we need the intro. So here we go. That was just an excuse to have a drink because my throat had gone dry. So today's challenge of the week is: how many Christmas films or songs can we guess in 2 minutes challenge? Well, I should have said by lip reading. So I have with me there quickly. I have with me a list of 11 Christmas songs, and you should have with you a list of 11 Christmas films.
I almost showed you the list.
I was hoping. So what we're going to do is I think we'll start with I'll tell you the songs. Okay. Now I'm going to tell Adrian, I'm going to say the Christmas songs to Adrian one at a time, but Adrian is going to turn his sound down. So Adrian won't be able to hear me. He's just going to have to try and guess through lip reading, through this glorious beard, of whether he can actually work out what he's saying. If he gets it correct, I will give him a thumbs up. And that'll be one for him. Adrian will have 2 minutes to do this. I'm going to set a 2-minute timer. I might be able to, if I do that there, you might be able to actually see the timer maybe. So I'm going to start reading out I'm going to start reading out when I say go, I'll start reading out these songs. And as I say, you guys will be able to, hopefully you guys will be able to hear me, and you'll be able to hear Adrian, but Adrian will turn his sound down so he can't hear me. Okay.
Right. I'm going to turn the sound down now.
You're going to, and what I'll do is I'll go 1, 2, 3.
And I've just lost you. There we go. So okay. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Cool.
And you can't hear me.
Okay. I cannot hear you, which is good.
Okay. Right. I'm going to do this. This could all go.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Rocking around the Christmas tree. Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
The little drummer boy. The little drummer boy.
Merry Christmas, everybody. No.
The little drummer boy. The little drummer boy.
Robin. No, next. Can't get that one.
Last Christmas. Last Christmas.
Last Christmas.
Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman.
That one again.
Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman.
40,000 eggs.
Frosty The Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman.
Jingle Bells.
Jingle
Jingle.
Bells.
Let It Snow. Let It Snow.
No,
Let It Snow. Let It
Jingle Bell. We've already
Snow.
done Jingle Bells. Something snow. Through the snow.
Let It
The
Snow.
Snowman.
Let It Snow.
No, I don't
Let
think I'm going
it-
to get that one. I'll come back to that one next.
Joy to the World. Oh,
That time. Oh. I can hear your alarm. Was that
can you
last
hear
one
me?
Feed the Well? Was the last
No.
one Feed the Well? No.
No.
Oh.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one you got was We Wish You a Merry Christmas. So you got We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't think you got Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Yeah, I got Rock Around the Christmas Tree.
Did you? Okay, sorry. Rocking
Yeah.
Around the Christmas Tree. You didn't get The Little Drummer Boy.
No, didn't get that one. No.
You got Last Christmas.
Yeah.
You got Frosty the Snowman.
Eventually. Yeah.
You got Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
And you didn't get Let It Snow.
No.
That was the. But did you get Joy to the World?
I didn't get Joy to the World either. No.
There you go. So Adrian got 5.
Is that all? Oh no!
Do you know what though? That's not bad because I didn't think I didn't think you get. I didn't think we get 5. Okay, so so it's my go now. 2 minutes, and I have to guess, and you're going to say Christmas films,
movies. Yeah.
Christmas movies. So I need to drop. I need to drop my sound. And
I will give you a thumbs up if you get it right.
Yeah, thumbs up if you get it right, and then do you want to count down with fingers to the start of when I'll press start.
Oh, you're going to time your so you're timing your end, are you? Okay.
Yeah, 2 minutes again.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then, no worries. All right.
Right, I'm turning my sound down now.
Okay. So now the power's all mine, and Barry cannot hear a word I'm saying. I think he's got a cold head with that on. So Barry, can you hear me? So
3,
we're going to go 3, 2,
2, 1. Start.
Go. Miracle on 34th Street.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Arthur Christmas. Arthur Christmas. Arthur Christmas.
Christmas. Arthur Christmas.
Well done. Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well done.
Oh.
Die Hard. Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Last Christmas. Last Christmas.
Last Christmas? Is that not a song? Okay.
A film. Okay. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life.
No, next one.
Gremlins. Gremlins.
Gremlins.
The Grinch. The Grinch.
The Grinch.
The Grinch.
Hey!
Home Alone.
Home
Home
Alone.
Alone.
Home Alone.
Alf. Alf.
Oh, Elf.
Yeah. A Bad Mum's Christmas. A Bad Mum's Christmas. A Bad
Yeah.
Mum's Christmas. Time.
Oh. Stop. 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 Okay, I've got the sound up.
You got the
Hello?
sound up.
I can hear
Hello.
you.
You can hear me now.
Yeah.
Barry, that was amazing. So you got Miracle on 34th Street.
Yep.
You got Arthur Christmas. You got Nightmare Before Christmas.
That was a little tricky.
You
I got
got
Christmas, but not Nightmare.
you got probably the best Christmas film ever, Die Hard.
Yes, absolutely.
You got Last Christmas, which is a film released last year. Well done, Last Christmas.
Okay. I wasn't sure of that because it's a song, but yeah.
The one you didn't get was It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, Christmas classic.
Yeah. You got Gremlins.
Yes.
You got The Grinch.
Yes.
You got Alf.
That I got that because it was so short.
So short, yeah. And you got Home Alone.
Yeah.
The one you didn't get.
That this week.
Yeah, the other one you didn't get was A Bad Mum's Christmas.
I've never heard of it.
Ah, there you go. Look. So you got 8.
9, isn't it?
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, sorry.
Hey!
Shocking.
Well done. I thought it was going to be easier doing songs than films, but I'll take that. That was excellent. Nice to get one back.
Yeah.
Let's stick that up there. Christmas lip reading. That's a fantastic game. That's such a good game. Guys at home, you can do this. Just choose something. Maybe choose vegetables or I don't know animals or something. But it's such a good game, that one, and easy to do because you don't need anything. Apart from you might need headphones if you're at home.
Yeah, definitely.
Or just sound it. Just kind of say it without words. Brilliant. Thank you, Adrian. Nice to get one back.
No worries. And just before I disappear, I hope you've marking onto the board the one you lost on Sunday.
I haven't, because it wasn't a Wednesday one, and it wasn't under controlled conditions, as I've said various times. And I didn't have all of my Lego with me. But no, yes, we did do a little challenge on the church service on Sunday. If you haven't seen, we did a Lego challenge. You might want to look back on the church service on Sunday on Facebook or YouTube and see what the Lego challenge was, what we had to build. I've talked about, Adrian, I've talked about Saturday Messy Church, where you made some incredible edible angels. Did you eat them all in the end?
There's one left, which is slowly melting away.
Awesome.
Yeah, but we're not allowed to eat that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was one made by Max, and it's not allowed to get eaten.
Okay. Prepare for the disappointment of mold and collapsing in itself, and the cat eating it. Right, good to have you here, Adrian. Thank you very much for joining us. Great challenge.
Yeah,
And,
see you next week. Next week challenge.
See you later. Bye. That was awesome. Brilliant. Nice to get one back. Okay. So sometimes we have a little extra bit in the book that to read out, and there's something here today which is really interesting. Okay. There is a saying, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. And it comes from William Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet. And it means that something is special because of what it is and not what it is called. So what other names does a rose get called? Well, in Italian, it's rosa. In Chinese, it's meigui. And in Japanese, it's bara. So yes, something is special because of what it is, not what it's called. That's a good thing to think about. I do like that. Right, we're going to finish with a prayer, and then I'll just give a few notices. Okay, so let's say a prayer together. Father God, thank you for all the little details of this amazing world that you have created for us. Please teach us to see something wonderful in it every time we open our eyes. And everybody said, Amen. Well, guys, it's been great to be with you today. Thank you for all your comments and everything you've been sending in. It's really great to hear from you. Just to say that this Saturday on Zoom, we have our bake-off competition, the Great Britain Bake-Off. And you can join us on Zoom at 4 o'clock. Anybody and everybody is welcome to join. The theme this Saturday is Christmas. So you can bake something that's Christmas inspired. And then what you do is you show it on Zoom. You then have a little taste. And at the end, we vote to see who did the best Christmas bake-off. And for more details on that, if you scroll down through Facebook, you'll see there'll be a newsletter and there'll be other bits explaining how you can get onto Zoom and watch that on Saturday. If you want to join, but you haven't baked anything, maybe you're not into the baking kind of thing, you can just tune in and just watch if you want. It's you're more than welcome to join us and just watch and have some fun. But that is the Great Britain Bake-Off Christmas theme on Saturday at 4 o'clock. And I'm going to have to get thinking of what I'm going to bake. I'm not quite sure. I have an idea, but I'm not quite sure how to do it. So we'll see. And also on Sunday, we've got our children's work again back on. It's the first and third Sundays of the month. It's called The Furnace, and it's for ages 3 and up. We've got various different age groups. That is also on Zoom. But if you want to, those of you that are watching that are all part of it, we'll see you on Sunday. Looking forward to having you there. If you're not part of it and you're interested in joining, then what you need to do is get a parent or a carer or an adult you're with to send me an email right here to barry@holysaviour.church and ask, what is The Furnace and how can I be part of it? And we'd love to have you part of it. Last time we did The Furnace, I think we had something like 34 children on Zoom. They're all on different meeting rooms in Zoom in their own different age groups. And it was great fun. It was a bit chaos, but it was awesome. Yeah, we would love to have you join us on our online children's work. But that's it from me. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you soon. If I don't see you before, I will see you back here next Wednesday for more of the same. So have a great rest of the day, and I will see you later on. Bye, guys.